Hey everyone, Stats Trader is here, and in this video today I'm shorting this stock FATBV. So I'd say it would be like a tutorial or more like a warning about shorting microfloat. So this stock, it was running yesterday. It went from 770 all the way up to 25, and the first thing I'm look at is the volume. So it only traded 8 million volume on a day yesterday, and this 8 million volume was enough to push the stock from $8 to 25. So roughly 200% gain right there. But then the volume was extremely low. So when this happens, you know for sure this is a microfloat stock. And these stocks are extremely dangerous to short because they can create just insane range on the way up or down. And so my idea today was to short into the resistance. So the idea here was, so yesterday it went from 770 all the way to 25.24 on 8 million volume, but look, today it spiked from $12 to $24 and it only had 3 million volume, which basically tells me that in order for a stock to go from 12 to 25 or to 30 or to make another 200%, it has to surpass the 8 million volume that was traded on the previous day. So that's the whole idea for this short. And now it reopened, and again, like, this stock is super choppy. As you see, it drops and then it holds. So you have the hold here, and it holds for 5 minutes, and it did it pretty much the whole morning. So it went from 1173 to 14, then hold it, and another hold, and so that's why it's not the ideal play to short into, but I still did it because just volume wise it makes sense to me to do it. And again, I'm not shorting big volume. I'm only shorting 130 shares, and I'm waiting for the stock to drop somewhere around 15. Ideally, that would be nice, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm gonna pause the video just to make it short. And now this range is broken, and as you see, I'm up 345, and from now on I'll probably keep crashing. So the idea here is that yesterday all these people bought the shares and they'll be selling it into the spike, and today we had 100% spike from 1180 to 25 almost. And to be honest, like, these spikes are very, very rare, and I'm up 360 or 432. So my goal is around $15. So at $15 I'll be closing my shares, and my goal is to make around 800 bucks on this. But of course it all depends. Like, for example, if it squeezes, because as you see, there's only 3 million shares traded on this, so there's still high potential. But the problem is, it's harder to find people willing to buy a low float garbage stock like this one at this crazy price and with this huge spread. Okay, so there were a few spikes, first one and second one, and now it's just crashing. I'm up 520 bucks, almost at my goal of $15. And I'm up 555. Nothing really changing, so the stock is kind of stuck in this range around $17. But I really want to wait till it drops to 15 probably. But it's a micro float, so anything can happen, but I highly doubt that this stock will gain any volume till close. So we'll see. And now I'm up to 636. Still kind of stuck in the range, so I'm just kind of waiting. So I'm up 687, almost 700 on a day, 705. And I'm very tempted to exit now because it's exactly 50% from the drop. So yeah, I'm just gonna cover. Gonna put market order 706 buy, and I made 714 on this account and almost 200 on my other account, so roughly $900 today. It's a pretty solid day. I'm just trading it super safe. All of these were micro float runners. That's why I don't really load up like all the size that I'm supposed to. And there's a very specific rules that I have for trading micro float stocks right now, especially in this crazy market. And yeah, so it's a pretty solid day. So recap, November 4th, 2021. So yeah, basically next time if you see something like this, where you see a micro float stock running 200% with no volume, know that, think about it this way. So all these people who bought, and most of them were probably bought around 22 to 25. That's just how people buy. They like to buy what's hot. And then next morning, imagine you have this pre-market drop, and all these people who bought the day before, they're just basically trapped, and they want to break even. So this creates a resistance, and that's exactly what happened. And then when you see the stock price goes up again from the open all the way up to resistance, but it goes there on a very low volume, on the volume that is like 3 times lower than the previous day. For me personally, that's a safe short, and especially if stock went up 100%, like it went from 11 all the way to 24, so more than 100%. So I actually track statistics on market cap and float for these kind of companies, and I have the averages, kind of how far these stock can go on this float, and that's, I kind of factor it in when I traded, and so that's what I did today. And that was the recap. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.